Hello everyone. It's been a little minute. I'm recording off of my laptop because this is not, you guys know when I film these videos, or if you're new, you don't know. But hello, my name is Taj, and I like to do videos often enough where I like be transparent and record and just share. It really helps me a lot. I really enjoy criticizing myself, but also like having my introspective moments where I can look back on. So if you want to just hear my thoughts, you're welcome to stay. If not, it's okay. But I've just been feeling I've been in a good space. Something that I really am holding on to, a space where I am being very forgiving of myself and some of the habits that I have developed, and kind of changing the lens in which I look at myself, which is very different. So, not to be vague, I have been forgiving myself for my self criticism and my tendencies to like overly criticize myself. And I've kind of flipped it to, how can I say, learning. So instead of looking at my past and being like, these are all the things I did wrong, I look at it like these are the things that I went through to help me learn. And this is what I learned from those things. And it feels good to put down this bag of regret or resentment on things that have happened already. And I apologize for the sound. This house is like a cardboard box. You can hear everything. And for so long, I love ruminating, and that is what it is. I love ruminating on things that have happened and constantly replaying my role, others' roles, fixating on what went wrong and what I could have done better. Conversations. You have no idea how many conversations I have, replayed over and over and over again in my head and wished I could have said this. And you know how you leave an altercation or like a conflict wishing you had said more, but you just didn't have the words at the time. And it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. And I am always one to put myself on the chopping block or put myself in the hot seat and say what I did and point the finger at myself because I should have done this or I should have done that. And that has not benefited me. Um, it, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, and you fixate and you focus on what if or what, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and it's not productive. And over the past uh few days, I've been in this space of like forgiving myself, like, hey, things weren't perfect and you did what you did, or those people did what they did, and it's like, what can I do? And every day I wake up, I think about what can I do now? And it doesn't have to be big things. I'm tired of grading things on a scale of what will be the most productive or what will be the best, and I didn't do anything today, and that's so bad. I'm tired of grading things on a scale. And all my only intention is, what can I do today? What do I have to offer today? Am I feeling it? Am I not feeling it? What's something that I can do right now, given what I am presenting as currently? And I spent a lot of time over the last few days being very grateful for where I am. I've never said this out loud, I don't think, but I am so proud of like where I am. And it was not easy. It was not easy at all. And it took a long time. It took a very long time. When I think about the person that I was, even in high school in 2013, when I graduated high school, it's 2022 now. So that's almost 10 years ago, almost. And it's like, those two people, like I'm not that same person, and I learned so much. And when you take the time to sit aside and just observe things that are happening, and like sit with yourself without any stimulation, you learn a lot. And I spent a lot of time in solitude a lot of it criticizing myself and picking myself apart and wishing I had done this and wishing I had been better and wishing I was here, and looking at every time I peek out of my isolated bubble, I look at the progress that everybody else has made, and I go back into my bubble and I ruminate on that. Like, I should have done this. I would have been here. I would have been there. And, comparing myself to everybody else's constructs that they live by and how they grew up and how they think life should be. And, trying to differentiate between what I want for myself and what people want for me that I think I want for myself. And currently I'm just in the space of like forgiving myself for all of that and just being very present in what I can do right now. I've stopped being, some people may not agree, but I've stopped being future oriented. I'm worrying about right now because all I can control is right now. That will naturally gravitate toward the future. Everything I do now will already, have lasting effects in the future, but I can only focus on what I can do right now. And I choose not to operate in the future or the past. I can't do it. Not if it's not constructive, Now, I don't mind. Of course, I'm always going to be myself. I'm always going to look at the past because I can't lie. I enjoy it, I really do enjoy it. And I love learning. And a part of forgiving myself is being okay with being wrong. I am very, very comfortable with being wrong. It kind of comes from a bit of a toxic place because I like finding things wrong. But I'm trying to flip it on its head and just be open to being wrong and doing better, giving myself an opportunity to do better and be different, whatever that means, whatever that looks like. What's crazy about filming these videos? I feel like I have so many things I want to say, but when it's time to talk, it kind of gets jumbled. I always tell you guys that, and you guys are receptive anyway, and you also like hear it, what I'm saying, but for some reason I over process and think like they're not understanding, I'm talking in circles, stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that I've been very forgiving with myself and not criticizing in light of being wrong. Like, I feel like for so long I gauged things on what's right and what's wrong, what I should have done and what I shouldn't do. And the same with how I judge other people, like what is right and what's wrong, what they shouldn't be doing. Or, I just don't think that's a productive way of thinking for me anymore moving forward. And I want to put those bags down. I want to put those bags down of carrying things from years ago, holding on to resentments from years ago. Like I just don't want it. I don't want to keep secrets. I don't want to hold grudges. I don't want my foundation to be built on those things that have not helped me before. They've just been heavy baggage that I just carry around. So I just really forgive myself for that stuff, and I am grateful for being able to come to this point. And like I said, it's not easy at all, and every day is different. Every day is different, and I allow myself to feel what I feel on the days that are different, By no means does it mean I'm on a high horse and I feel like I can take over the world, but I know that whatever comes my way, I will be okay, and I can figure it out. Whether it's easy, whether it's difficult, whether there are challenges, whether I have help, whether I don't have help, I know that I'll be okay at the very least coming out of it. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to share. Wow, a 9-minute video. So I will have videos coming. There's stuff going on, and I'm not really proud of my setup anymore. It doesn't inspire me to record. Also, I don't always want to record hair videos, although I know that that's where my following comes from. And don't worry, there is going to be a hair video explaining this mess on my head. It's not mess. I like the unkept look, but I will have a video coming on that, but I just wanted to share because that's my favorite thing to do, and that's actually why I created my YouTube channel, to have a space for me to share. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and if you have any questions or want to know something specifically, I have no problem with that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you're all doing well. Feel free to in the comments. Follow me on Instagram if you would like to, at As Told by Taj with 3 Ys. And I'll see you guys soon.